everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jesenia Poissant. Today's video, we are doing September 2020 pick a card reading. We have 4 different piles to choose from along with 4 different crystals to choose from as well if you would like to pick with crystals. For this pick a card reading, we have a lot of different cards included. We have a money card affirmation for you guys at the end of the reading. We have 2 goddess cards coming at you. We have 2 word affirmation cards for you as well, and then just your general reading for the month of September. A lot of juicy details. I'm going to give you numerology, your number for the month, or several numbers. I'm going to give any spirit animals that come through, any extra messages that come through. Quick disclaimer before we get into the card selection. Know that this is an intuitive reading. I read off the energy that comes off the cards. I will put a picture of the spread at the end of the video. Make sure you watch your whole pile selection so that you could see your overall spread at the end. Know that at the end of the day, you are the creator of your destiny and you can change anything that you do not like that I have said in the reading. If one pile doesn't resonate with you, just pick a different pile, and if that still doesn't resonate with you, try finding another reader that will resonate with you for the month of September. It's unreal that we're going into September already. We are transitioning into fall season. Stay tuned for next month. We will have the fall pick a card reading, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you would like to purchase any of the decks that I use in the reading, all the links for each deck will be linked down below in the description box. If you would like to support me and my channel, you can always donate. I have all the links down below, or you could simply like this video. It really helps with the algorithm and letting people know that I do these kinds of videos. Any support will help me. I put a lot of love and hard work into those readings, so I would really appreciate the support. Without further ado, let's jump into the card selection, and I'll see you guys in your September 2020 pick a card reading. Here is the card selection. I'm going to give a quick rundown for those of you who are new to my videos. This is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Pause the reading, really connect with your intuition and your higher self to really choose which pile is going to resonate with you the most. If one pile doesn't seem to resonate, try picking another one, and if that doesn't resonate, maybe try picking a different reader for the month of September. All the timestamps will be linked in the description box and the comment section down below. If you would like to pick with crystals, I'm going to put crystals on now. If you would like to choose with crystals, for pile number 1, we have Peacock Ore, or also known as Braunite. We have pile number 2 with Pyrite, pile number 3 with Tiger's Eye, or pile number 4 with Opalite. Again, pause the reading, really connect with your intuition to see which crystal or pile resonates with you the most, and all the timestamps will be in the description box and the comment section down below. I'll see you guys in your September 2020 readings. Enjoy! Hello pile number 1, and welcome to your September 2020 pick a card reading. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you picked a crystal, you picked the Peacock Ore, or also known as Braunite. We'll discuss about the crystal at the end of the reading. Let's dive into your foundation card, and as well the first 5 cards that will dictate some of what is going on right now and coming for you in the month of September. Right away, I see that you are having trouble listening to your intuition. You are having mental conflict. There's something that you're obsessing about, whether it's negative thoughts or a habit or a relationship or your career. There's some sort of conflict that you have in your mind, and it's really confusing yourself and also confusing the universe. The first card we have is our foundation card. This is what you represent, and this is a really good card to have. This is you at your core. You have a firm foundation. You're someone who is powerful. You're really smart, but you get in your own way. For the month of September, you have to get out of your own way. You're causing more obstacles and challenges that need to even be there. And you need to look at your challenges and your obstacles not as problems. You have to see them as growth. And it's part of your growth. I know that could be really hard to hear, and you're just like, no, I don't want to see how can I see my obstacles in that way? How can I see them in a positive way? Well, your reading is really already saying that you need to have a different perspective. You need to work on that, whether it's journaling it or meditating or writing it down. I said journal it. Sorry if I did to repeat myself, it's just that I'm in the flow of the reading. But we have a triangle here, right? A triangle really represents pyramids. It has like an ancient knowledge to it. This is saying that you're turning your back on yourself. Like if you look at him, he's turned around, and then there's the triangle. You have all this wisdom, you have all this knowledge, but you don't even see it. Like you wonder why people give you compliments and why they praise you. Maybe it's not like all the time, but you'll get these compliments and you don't see yourself that way. You need to start seeing yourself in a different view, in a different perspective, because you are someone, you have the High Priestess here, which is also the intuition. You are someone who is very wise, very powerful, but you get out of your own way. You're afraid of success. You're not afraid of failure. You're afraid of success. You're afraid of positivity. You're afraid to be happy. So you need to look at those patterns and why do you feel that way? And of course there is a lot of things going on in the world right now, right? But you really need to look at yourself in the mirror, really dive deep and figure out why you feel this way. Does it stem from your childhood? Does it stem from the relationships that you've been in? There's a lot of work that I do see that you need to do in the month of September. You really need to look at yourself and think of all the flaws that you've been saying, all the negative things that you've been saying to yourself in a journal. Write them all down. And then you're gonna have to write all the positives to that. Do that, I'm already giving you your spiritual homework, but do that because that's really gonna help you, and that's gonna really change the gears, and that's gonna change this mental conflict that you're having. You need to trust your intuition. You need to start working with your intuition, because this card is saying that you're not following your intuition. You're ignoring your intuition. You're hiding in the shadows. You do not want to shine your light, and this reading already is saying in the month of September you need to shine your light. Your number for the month of September is, so far, you have number 2. We have 2 number 2s here that equal to 4. So you have 2 4s and also 2 2s. 2 and 4 is going to be your number, which 2-4 is my birthday, February 4th. So already you're going to have lots of luck in the month of September in my eyes. But yes, we have a lot of work to do here, my fellow spiritual being. This is your foundation card. This is the first card. This is who you are. Deep down, your inner child, your higher self, you're this amazing person that has so much wisdom. You're so wise. You have stability. You can create stability. It's in your nature to do that. But you have your back turned around, and you have this mountain here, which is challenges and obstacles. You're creating all these challenges and obstacles for yourself. Maybe you're procrastinating. Maybe you're saying, I'm confused. I don't know which direction that I want. I don't know what I want. That's you blocking yourself. You know what you want. And you might be thinking, oh my God, this chick is crazy. I don't know what I want. You do. You just need to tap into it. You need to meditate. You need to journal. You need to dive deep and get to work. And then number 2, we have the High Priestess here. Again, this goes along with this energy of this card. You're the High Priestess. You're really powerful. You need to see yourself in that light. I see you in that light. You need to see yourself in that light, and you really need to grow. You really need to be comfortable with who you are, because you're not comfortable with who you are. You're afraid of yourself. You're afraid of your own power. You're afraid of your own success. And this mental conflict, it shows that. You have all these obsessive thoughts. You have all these ideas, and you just daydream so much. You do all this daydreaming instead of taking actions towards your dreams. Your spiritual homework is to take action towards your dreams and start implementing them. Maybe you think that other people are going to think your dream is so crazy, or you even say, my dream is so crazy, it's unrealistic. You need to cut that negativity out. You need to cut that out, because that is blocking you. And the people who support you and love you will support your dreams as well. Support yourself and support your dreams. That is your mantra for the month of September. Support your dreams and support yourself. Let's dive deeper. We have the Awakening card here, which is also the Hermit card in the Tarot deck. And also you have this Major Arcana card here, which is the High Priestess, which represents you. Then you have the Awakening card right next to the Firm Foundation card. This reading is going to be a wake-up call for you. It's going to be a wake-up call to realize you have had this veil around yourself. You've had this veil, and that you're blocking to see who you truly are at the core, at your core being. We have Archangel Gabriel here. Call on Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel, and ask Archangel Gabriel to give you the right messages that you really need to hear. Number 12 we have here equals into number 3. In the month of September, you're really going to have this aha moment, this awakening. But it's not going to be like an awakening where you're doing all this growth and it's really hard. Like, you know, like sometimes when we do spiritual growth, it's really emotional. This is going to be the opposite. This is the missing piece of the puzzle. This is going to be your aha moment. And this card says, look at things from a different perspective. And I've been saying that you need to see yourself and your life and your lifestyle from a different perspective. What do you need to do in order to change your life, your routine, your daily routine, to make it better for you? A temporary standstill. This temporary standstill is where you're going to grow. In this time where you feel impatient or you feel like things are not working out for you, it's for a reason. Because life and spirit wants you to really see yourself. Life wants you to lift the veil. Life wants you to have this awakening, this wake-up call. It's important to be yourself. And I've said that from the beginning. Really shining your light, sharing your light with the world, accepting who you are at your core being. I know I'm repeating a lot, but I'm trying to get this into your subconscious mind. There's a reason why I repeat things. It's important to be yourself. Use Archangel Gabriel in the month of September. Learn about Archangel Gabriel, because Archangel Gabriel is your archangel for the month of September. Then we have the 5 of Water, which is right next to mental conflict. And again, these cards confirm each other. And this is why we choose different decks. Us readers choose different decks to prove to you that this is supposed to be in your reading. It's not something that we just make up. And this card, we have 2 cups that are standing still and 3 cups that are falling down. So you're just looking at the negativity in your life. You are not seeing the blessings that are coming your way next month. You have blessings coming your way, and you're focusing all your energy on the wrong things. That card is just confirming that. Let's dive deeper into the reading. We have 2 Starseed cards and 2 Worker with your light cards. Now, if you came in with a question, if you wanted a yes or no question, or if you could think of anything right now, I would definitely suggest thinking that, because you will have the answer to your question. We have the first Starseed card, which is big picture thinking, which goes along with this awakening card, having a different perspective. I said that from the moment we did the beginning of the reading. This is a Pleiades energy. If you're a starseed, you probably resonate well with the Pleiadian types of starseeds. There's all different types. You're someone who is a visionary. That's a Pleiadian characteristic. You are someone who is a visionary. And I really can see this because you can really create a stable life for yourself. You can really manifest that, and you have inspired ideas. Like I said, I know you have a lot of ideas because you daydream a lot. You have a lot of confusion. You don't know what to do. In these 2 cards, we have 2 doors here. Again, we have the representation of 2. Tune into that numerology number 2 and number 4. These doors, you need to take the keys and unlock the doors subconsciously in your subconscious mind. You need to unblock yourself. The next Starseed card we have is karmic relationships. Maybe you're having some sort of karmic stuff going on in your relationships. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're having a hard time with your relationships. This is just part of your karma. This is part of the lessons that you need to learn and spiritually grow from. This says Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So there's some conflict within your significant other relationships or your relationships within your family. I do feel that it is someone that you're romantically involved with. Whether you're single or in a relationship, if you're single, you need to let go of this person. You need to work on cutting the cords with this person. If you're in this relationship, it's still part of your karma to resolve things. There's just going to be conflict that comes up in the month of September. Polarity is just saying that you need to find balance. There needs to be balance within this relationship. So find out what that balance that you need to have with that relationship. And this is part of your growth. Like I just keep saying, you're really going to be growing this next month. And then we have the yes card. This is a very, very powerful card. Whatever question you have asked, the answer is yes. So what was that question that you've asked coming into this reading? Maybe you have a thought now, and the answer is yes. You need to pay attention to your intuitive thoughts because the answer is yes. There's a yes and no card in the Worker of Light deck, and they do not come often. This is a very powerful card. I feel very powerful energy resonating around this card. So anything that you have or that you're thinking about or dreams that you want to go towards, the card is saying just say yes. This card literally just screams yes, 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 yes. You need to do this. I'm telling you that spirit is nudging you. You need to do this and just say yes. I do feel that you have 2 friends that you can go to that can support you. So whoever the first 2 people that come to your mind, definitely contact them within that month and really connect with them, because the number 3 is really powerful for you as well. 2, 3, and 4 are really powerful numbers for you. And we have the pyramid here. So the pyramid is also showing up, 3 pyramids. There's some sort of union, there's some sort of celebration in the month of September that is going to happen as well. And I do feel that union is going to be that aha moment, that connection, and that alignment within yourself. We have this Age of Light card. This goes along with the High Priestess, as well with the Yes card, and just you being a visionary. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This is, you know, karmic relationships. This is karma. This is who have you been in past lives. If you believe in past lives, you've done this work before. In this lifetime, you are going to prevail more and have the spiritual growth that you didn't have in the other lifetimes. By the time you are 40, you are going to be emotionally stable, physically stable, financially stable. This is also a card of financial matters. So if you're worried about finances, you are going to be secure in material needs and financial matters. The Age of Light. You need to share your light with the world. This is what this card represents as well. Let's dive into your 2 goddess cards. We have the co-creator Spider Woman, and we also have Sardwin with potential. We have the number 3 here and the number 9. So a lot of 3s, and I do feel that you might have been an Egyptian in your past life just because we have so many pyramids in here. Ancient knowledge. You're just very wise. You are someone who's an old soul, and that can really block you in a way because you feel that you're ahead of your time versus other people. You feel that you don't really fit in. You're not supposed to fit in. You're supposed to stand out, and you're supposed to lead the way. And then with the Spider Woman, the co-creation, when you think of a spider, spiders are super symbolic. That is your spirit animal for the month of September. They weave this beautiful web. It takes them, you know, some time. They create this specific design. Every web is different. Every snowflake has a different design. This is reflecting how unique you are. You are the co-creator of your life. Co-creation. You are the creator of your life. So start getting creative. And then we have, you know, Sardwin, potential. You have this potential. I see this potential in this reading and within you. You're the only one that's in your own way, and you're the one who is stopping you. You need to come at this completion of phase, and you need to rise into the next level of your evolution. The next card we have is repetition. The new moon. Tune into the new moons. Make new moon intentions. This is really going to help you in each new moon cycle. Tune in every month with me. I do new moon videos every single month and full moon videos. But this is really, you go through these certain patterns and you're going into this vicious cycle. This is going back to changing your patterns, changing this habit, having this different perspective. This is confirming all of that. You need to change your patterns. You need to change this because this is giving you despair. This is creating sadness for you. And this mental conflict is also, you know, sadness. This is creating sadness. It's bringing you down. So you need to work on your patterns definitely in the month of September. We have the Call on Your Angels card, healing card. Call on Archangel Gabriel. Speak to your angels. We have number 4 here again. Speak to your angels. They're here for you. They're supporting you. And look, there's a pyramid in this corner of this card. I'm telling you, there's something about triangles and pyramids I don't know if that resonates with you, but you need to do research on pyramids and the symbolism of the triangle, because there's something that you're going to, you know, find out. There's something that's going to resonate with you in the month of September with that. Then get a new story. Again, we have, you know, the repetition in your patterns. You're repeating the same patterns over and over. You need to let them go, and you need to start co-creating and making a new story. All these cards are confirming each other. We have the number 5 here. You really need to change. Number 5 is all about change. You need to get to the matter of your heart. You need to get to the core of your being. And know that this is going to take some patience. It's going to take time to change these. That's where, you know, these two females, these two friend figures are going to help you with support. It doesn't necessarily have to be a female, but there's two people that are going to help you with support. Call on your angels for this support. We have your last card here, which is your money affirmation card that you chose for this pile. I can make a career of living happily ever after. I totally see this with you because of everything that you daydream about, everything that you block yourself about with success. This card is about, you know, your foundation. This is about business venture. This is about relationships. It's about stability. It's about security. Work on your root chakra, because that's going to really help you root yourself, ground yourself, and get into a security supporting type of energy. This is number 44, which is a really good, positive, happy, energetic number. I love the number 44. It's actually one of my best friends. It's my best friend's favorite number. It follows her everywhere. But 4 + 4 = 8, and this is the last card. This is about wisdom. It's about intuition. It's about expansion. You need to raise in the next level of your evolution. A very good career choice would be to gravitate toward these activities and to embrace those desires that harmonize with your core intentions, which are freedom, growth, and joy. So pay attention to that. You thrive with freedom, you thrive with growth, learning, and you thrive with joy. Those 3 things, you need to look at that, those 3 words. Make a career of a living a happy life rather than trying to find work that will produce enough income that you can do things with your money that will then make you happy. When feeling happy is of prominent importance to you and what you do for a living makes you happy, you found the best of all combinations. That's a really good money affirmation card. If you picked a crystal, you picked the peacock orrery, and this is a really magical stone. Think of a peacock, and the peacock, this is so crazy because it's just peacock orrery or bronite crystal. It has the colors of like the peacock feathers. And a peacock is also your spirit animal along with the spider. Peacocks are so rare. They have so much wisdom. This represents you. This crystal specifically helps with blocked energy. Get yourself a peacock orrery because you obviously have blocked energy, as we've seen in this whole reading. And this is going to help you with releasing the block energy. It's going to help you with negativity. It's a really magical stone. It works with all the 7 chakras in the body, all the 7 wheels, the root, sacral, solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. This specifically works with the 3rd chakra, which you also need to work on. You need to work on your root chakra, and you need to work on your 3rd eye chakra, because this is going to help you with all this mental conflict. This is going to help you listen to your intuition. This is going to help you release the veil. So go get yourself some peacock orrery. Look online if you can't go to stores at this time. I really hope that resonated with you. Hit that like button to support me and the channel, and if you like the reading, subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. I'm sending all the healing and blessings your way. Be sure to stay gold. Be kind to yourself and others. Do your spiritual homework, and I'm gonna head over to pile number 2. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your September 2020 pick a card reading. If you picked a crystal, you picked pyrite, and we'll talk about pyrite at the end of the reading. Let's just dive right into the reading and see what your tarot cards have to say for you. Okay, so the first card is always our foundation card. Those of you who are new or watching, it represents you, and it represents you now in the energy that you're in now, so that it is always subject to change. We have this moving on card, number 6. And this is the 6 of Swords. You are moving on from something that has really been conflicting for you, that has really weighed you down. You're moving on from this situation, wherever it has to do with career, relationships, or something personal. I do feel that it is from a relationship for some of you. There's more than one reader watching this reading, so it just depends on who's watching. You're moving on from something. It's going to be a lot calmer for you in the month of September. You're going to have a lot more of calming energy. You already started the healing process. This is something that has been in the past for you, that has been weighing you down for a really long time. You already started the healing process. But in the month of September, you're really going to transform into the next level. I do see that there's a lot of ego energy. We have the devil here. The devil in the tarot card does not mean evil. It does not mean something like bad in that type of energy. So do not think that. It has a different representation. This is a major event for you that's coming. There's a lot of ego energy coming your way. There's a lot of manipulation energy coming your way that you have to internally work with yourself and work with your significant other if this is a relationship energy. We have a lot of Swords energy. So Swords represents mental conflict, confliction in your thoughts. It's, the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So if you have that in your moon chart as your sun sign, this is definitely a reading for you. This really is intensified for you. If you're not, no big deal. If you're not any of those signs, maybe it's your significant other who has an air sign in them. But the representation of Swords still represents in these two cards, because we have 2 Swords cards. So this means a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of struggle that you've been going through. But this is your foundation card, so you're moving on from this. But you're still having a lot of fear, a lot of trapped fear. You've created this fear yourself. Whether this is a confirmation that you've moved on past from this, because for some of you, you've already moved past from the fear. You already dealt with the fear. Maybe you're still working on some of the fear that you just need, like the final sprinkles of fear. Maybe you're just working on, the end result of it. But know that you're the one that's created this fear for yourself. And know that you've created this own prison. This is a confirmation that, yes, this is what happened, and you're moving on from it. And this is also a confirmation for some of you that you still have to work through this fear. This card correlates with the number 8, and the number 8 is a really powerful, expanding type of number. It's an infinite number. It's full of possibilities and opportunities. So know that there's opportunities coming your way. And number 6 here represents this moving on card. So I do feel for the most of you, it is going to be about family. It's going to be about relationships, because number 6 represents, responsibility with yourself and your family life and your relationships. Then we have this transformation card, number 13. This is the death card. So you have the devil on the death. It's not representing the devil. It is not representing death. Transformation, it means the end of a cycle. So you're going through an end of a cycle. You're moving on from this end of a cycle. There might still be some heavy energy around it, but you are moving on, and this is number 13. 1 + 3 = 4. So you're gonna feel stable. The stability is coming. The calm waters is already here. You might not see it, but this represents calm waters. Look at like the light in this entryway. There's light shining through. Even in this trapped fear card, there's light shining through. Stop trapping yourself in fear. There's a transformation coming your way. There's more healing coming your way, even though you've already been through the healing process. Call on Archangel Raphael. He's your archangel for the month of September. There's this mask that you're shedding, because she's holding a face. There is this mask that you're shedding. You are lifting the veil. You are becoming your authentic self. There's a huge transformation coming. You are, you know, becoming your authentic self. You are aligned with yourself. The transformation is right around the corner. This is a major arcana card, so this is a big deal. This transformation is going to be big. And then we have this ego card here, temptation. I said it was the devil card, but it represents temptation. There's this key here that you're pushing away. There's this fear that you need to let go. There's something that you still need to let go of. Have the number 15, 1 + 5 = 6. Responsibility, family life, a significant other. Maybe your significant other is really hard of letting you go. I feel for some of you, this is a breakup. This is a divorce. And with this person, their ego is holding on to you. Don't let their ego attach to you, because you are an authentic angel being. Spirit is saying that. They're in their ego. That is not your, it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do everything with them. Let's dive it deeper. I know that's a little heavy, but there's going to be lighter energy cards coming. I'm sure of that. Then we have the 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and stand your ground. This is right next to moving on. These two foundation cards, well, this is your foundation card, but this is right next to it. It's really, really strong. Look at that. She's riding the dragon instead of fighting the dragon. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Stand your ground. Be strong. You have the energy. You have the willpower. Then we have the same card in just a different deck. The devil again, the ego. See, this one says ego, this one says temptation. A false sense of entrapment. And again, I see this false self on here as well. This false identity that doesn't resonate with you. Being overly focused on material things. Negative or fear-based thoughts. There's a lot of fear-based thoughts. Again, we have trapped in fear. So there's 2 cards here. 2 ego cards, so I do see that it is a relationship strong for a lot of you. The relationship has been revolved around ego. You're moving on from that. You're letting go of the past, and this person's gonna have a hard time letting go. You need to let that person go in their own process. We have Archangel Jophiel here, which she is the angel of relationships, but she's also the angel of beauty. So let your beauty shine no matter what. Do not let this person suck the beauty out of you. We're going to do our 2 starseed cards, as well the 2 worker of your light cards. And then we have 2 goddess cards, 2 healing cards, 1 sacred oracle, and a money card. You have to work with your sacral chakra. You really need to build self-esteem and willpower for you to really transform and for you to really get the healing process that you really, really need. The next card we have is Portal. How beautiful is this card? She's looking towards a portal. She's moving forward. This is right under moving on. This is something huge. This is something huge that you're moving on from. I feel that this is something that has been either for 5-year cycle or a 10-year cycle. Something that's been a really, really long time. That you've been done with this situation for a very long time. And karmically, it's coming to an end. The transformation, the end of the cycle, it is coming to an end. This says doors are opening, so be open. Make sure that you're open through this whole process. Again, remind yourself that you've already started this healing process a long time ago. So you know how to heal yourself. You know exactly what to do. Do not go into a lower vibration, into that ego vibration. Make sure you call on Archangel Jophiel to really help you so that you can, you know, attract these opportunities, to attract these doors that are open for you. You make the decision, not this other person, whoever this person is. They don't decide for you, no longer. Really, you know, accept that contract. You decide, not them. This is rewards. This is the wild card. So this card reminds me of, so the Starseed card doesn't represent the tarot deck at all, but there's some cards that do resonate with me with cards that are in the tarot deck. So this card says the wild card. This card represents to me the Wheel of Fortune. Have all this good luck. The wild card represents to me a winning situation, a reward. Like it says rewards, obviously. So the Wheel of Fortune, good luck. It's coming for you. This reward is coming for you. It's probably already there and you don't even see it yet. The next card we have is Deep Cellular Healing. I feel this card really, really deeply. I feel that you are an empath because this is a very empathic card to me. I really feel this card. Just look at this card for a moment. It has such a deep energetic energy towards it, and it's a deep cellular healing. Now that you've been through this healing process, you need to go deeper. You need to use the Archetypus energy, physical and emotional healing. Maybe you've been focusing just on physical healing, or maybe you've been focusing just on emotional healing. So you need to start focusing on intertwining the two, connecting the two, physical and emotional, like mind and body. You need to connect the two and come into a completion, a transformation. And I keep doing this weird circle movement. Use Reiki energy. I feel Reiki energy is really gonna heal you this next month coming. Deep replenishment. Now this is from the work of Violetta. You're just gonna be doing a deep healing, and I don't think it's gonna be emotional. I feel that it's just gonna be a healing that has been much needed. A healing that you couldn't fully process because of this other person or this other situation. A healing that has been needed a long time ago. It was needed 5 years ago. It was needed 10 years ago. And you're gonna feel really complete. Retreat, rest, and be held. Make sure to take the time to really nourish yourself. Get massages, get Reiki, get some energy work, do some feng shui in your home, or clear out some clutter. Do everything. Get your nails done, get your hair done, whether you're a guy or a girl. Go clothes shopping, do something that is gonna really, you're just becoming a new person, and you're shedding old skin. Your cellular level is changing because you've been doing the work. You've been doing the healing work. Good job. Good job. Has anybody told you that you've been doing a good job? Because if they haven't, you're doing a fantastic job. You're doing an amazing job. You've been doing this healing work. Your cells have been changing. Your cells do generate and change over, I think, 60 days. Been working on your thoughts, and in the cellular level, it is changing. You are changing your biochemistry. And yes, that is a thing. When you go to therapy, you biochemically change because you're working on things, you're releasing things, you're releasing patterns, you are biochemically changing. Not only are you biochemically changing, you're changing your energetic field. So you're becoming a whole new person, and you're letting go of the past. The past no longer serves you. You serve you. The past no longer holds you down. You no longer say to yourself, and if you still do, you have to work on it, but you no longer represent the past self. You see that those things had to happen in order for you to become the person that you are today. You see your past now as lessons, as growth, and you no longer give yourself the guilt. And do not give yourself the guilt, because you just did what you knew at the time. You were surviving at that time. This new dimension, this new level. I feel this really strongly. Unbound. We have the three sisters here dancing under the full moon. This is also a release. The full moon is all about an end of a cycle. Make sure you tune into my full moon reading in the month of September. I do new moon and full moon readings. Make sure you tune into that, because Spirit is saying that that's really going to help you for the end of this process. This card says releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I just said that you're releasing the past. This is really something karmically huge. This is karmically huge in your life, and you're just really releasing so many different things. And maybe it is heavy for you, but don't let it be heavy. See it as a blessing. See it as a whole new page. You know that song Unwritten by Natasha Benefield? Listen to that song. She talks about being unwritten, right? You are unwritten. It's a new page, a new book, a new chapter in your life. Let's look at your goddesses. You have Iris, communication, and then you have Mat, the Egyptian goddess of truth. I believe she's the Egyptian goddess. We have the number 3 here, and number 22, which is, synchronic number as well. It represents the number 4, building a foundation. Number 4 is your number, and number 6 is your number. With this card, the Iris communication, she has a rainbow. Again, that reward that you're gonna get. You're gonna have that reward. You're gonna feel rewarded. You're gonna feel good for once in your life. You're not gonna feel weighed down by everybody else's responsibilities. You're gonna finally feel that you did something for yourself. I love Iris. She's so beautiful, such a beautiful goddess. This I do see represents you. You are someone who is just kind. You are someone that is gentle. And so many people have taken advantage of you in the past, but no longer. You have become your own. You're an empath, and you have become strong and aligned within yourself, that you will not allow other people to take over you anymore. And I truly see that, because you're someone who is empathic. You're an earth angel. You are someone who is a light worker. You're gentle, you're kind. Maybe you're a Cancer sign or a Pisces. I see either Cancer or Pisces. You're just someone who has just this nurturing energy towards you, and you need to recognize that within yourself. Then the next goddess we have is, you know, Matt, and she's all about truth. So you have communication and truth. Your throat chakra. We have, you know, the two blue cards here, the swords card, the throat chakra. Work on your throat chakra. Communication and truth, speaking your truth. I keep saying that you're someone who's standing in alignment with yourself. You're standing on, you know, your ground. The 7 of fire. Number 7, again, is a really energetic number. It's a really spiritual number. It's a really analytical number. I feel that you finally see the truth. You see past the false illusions. You see past all the illusions now, and no longer have guilt. You no longer have guilt. Just be impeccable with yourself and your life and your word. Let's see your sacred oracle card. Unity. All of you ever wanted is unity in your life. You wanted to feel connected with your tribe. You wanted to feel union. You wanted to feel connected to everybody. You want peace with everybody. And this is coming. Let this speak your truth. The world, the peace that you're looking for is here. The world peace, the peace within inside you and the peace outside of you. It speaks to you. It's here. It's a beautiful energy. This beautiful fire energy that we have. Fire, you know, transforms things. Fire is not all that bad. It transforms things. It's really transformative, right? If you think of the phoenix rising through the fire, that's actually, I think this represents a phoenix in this card. The phoenix is your spirit animal for the month of September. Then we have instant feedback. You're gonna get instant feedback. You're just gonna be really connected with yourself. You're gonna have this instant feedback. You're gonna know the people that are not meant to be in your life. You're gonna know, you're gonna see the red flags. That's what this card is saying. Like, you're just gonna really be on top of your intuition, and you're just gonna know. I'm sorry that I keep snapping. Then we have body talk. Maybe you're someone who has body image issues, or you really didn't like how you felt inside your body, because you were holding this identity that you needed to let go, or you still need to let go. This identity, this ego, this mask, this entrapment, right? This trapped in the fear. You're gonna finally step into your power. You're gonna finally stand into your ground. You're gonna have the knowledge. You're gonna unlock, you know, this knowledge. You are going to really speak through your heart. And we have number 7 here again. So really let that resonate with you. Speak to your authentic self. And this is all coming in together. Instant feedback, communication. You're going to be able to communicate what you truly feel. Your truth, body talk, really talking your truth, speaking your truth, and feeling like yourself. You're going to just feel at peace and at home inside your temple. Your money card here is I can pivot under any and all conditions. And I feel that really goes really well with instant feedback. And this is the number 20, which equals the number 2. And it says you have the ability to pivot under any and all conditions. But most of all, you're habitable in nature, and your patterns are so well entrenched that at times the fastest path to joy you seek is for you to take your pivot as you sleep. By reaching for good feeling thoughts before you go to sleep, and then experiencing the benefit of the quiet mind that occurs while you sleep, and upon awakening, immediately turning to good feeling thoughts, you can accomplish the ultimate pivoting experience. So think positive thoughts before you go to sleep. Don't think of all the things that you worry about. Think of positive thoughts. I feel that also dreams are going to come to you, and they're going to really speak to you. Then we have the crystal pyrite. And pyrite, again, is all about willpower. So the sacral chakra, working with your willpower and working with your self-esteem and the courage. That has to all do with the solar plexus. Pyrite, get a pyrite crystal if you don't have one. Also, pyrite crystal is all about taking action. Where are you not taking action? Where do you need to take action and, you know, stand your ground, stand in your beliefs and your decisions? This is really speaking strong in this crystal. And really, this crystal is showing that you're going to have, you know, these opportunities because it, you know, looks like gold. You're going to have these golden opportunities coming your way. And this crystal also represents masculine energy. So that masculine energy, whoever that is, you really need to finish that work with that masculine energy and really transform it. Maybe it's masculine energy within yourself and not a significant other. I really hope that resonated with you, and hit that like button if it did. I hope you guys have a great September. I'm sending you all the healing and blessings your way. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload weekly to keep up with me. And namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. I'm gonna head over to pile number 3. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your September 2020 pick a card reading. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you picked a crystal, you picked Tiger's Eye, and we'll talk about Tiger's Eye at the end of the reading. Let's dive right into your reading and see what is coming to you so far. Okay, your foundation card is 7 of Wands. This is about patience and planning. And then your second card is 7th of Triumph, which is the Chariot card, and it's a major card. You have 2 major arcana cards here, which is major events for you in the month of September. So you have 9 of Solitude, which is the Hermit card. There is a lot, I feel, that you need to do, a lot of work. In the month of September, it's time for you to pause. You need to pause, rest, reevaluate. Number 7 is going to be your number. We have 2 sevens here, and 7 is like a very analytical number, as well as a spiritual number. But in this instance, in this reading, it's going to resonate with more as like the analytical side of the number. And with the patience and planning, this card is saying that you need to slow down. You need to slow down, you need to stop, and that this is not the time. Whatever it is, whether it's a business venture, a project, a career, a relationship, whatever it is that you're trying to go towards, there's just so much resistant energy I feel around you. You have so much resistant energy, and it's not good for you. You like to control. That you might resonate with a type A personality, or someone that really likes to control everything in your life. And the month of September is a time not to control anything, at least some things. And this is saying that this is not the time, and you just really need to plan. You need to reevaluate whatever is the situation that you're asking about, whether it's relationships, your finances, your career, anything, your family life. You really need to slow down, and you really need to reevaluate at this time. This card also represents that, the Chariot. You have all this chaotic energy. You are like just forcing things to happen, and you really want things to happen now. And the universe is saying, nope, that is not how it's going to work out. You're gonna put yourself on a different path. And not to say that you will not eventually get to your path, but you're making things harder for yourself. You're making yourself go into a longer path than you need to be. So you need to really slow down, rest, take some time for yourself. Solitude, hermit, you really need to go within and really meditate and just really focus your energy on if this is something that you really want in your life. You need to contemplate on this subject, at this matter at hand. Let's dive deeper and see what it is gonna be coming forth. We have the 6 of Earth. How beautiful is this card? It's the 6 of Pentacles. A lot of good prosperity and finances is coming your way. You need to stop worrying. You need to stop trying to control the situation. It says gifts of money, time, or effort. A new career opportunity. Receiving a loan or paying off debts. This is a really good financial card, and this is, you know, right next to the beautiful Wand cards, which represent career and financial matters as well. So you need to be patient. Maybe it's with your career that you know is coming and you're really trying to push for it, like you're forcing things to happen, you're trying to make it come faster. You need to slow down. You need to really reevaluate, take a step back and breathe. You need to really breathe during this time and know that no one's going to take this away from you. Nobody's going to take this away from you, and it is meant for you. And you will be stable. You will feel stable. You will have, you know, the material needs. You will have this prosperity. You will have this abundance that you're looking for. We have the 5 of Air right next to the Hermit card. It says an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. So you might make a choice that you don't mean to make because you're just so impatient. Patience is just not your forte, and that's okay. It's not mine either. But life will force you. The universe will force you to stop if you don't stop. It will force you to deal with the things that you don't want to deal with. So deal with it now so you don't have to deal with it later. Have that courage, have that willpower to really slow down and take that time to put in the planning work. All right, we're gonna look into your 2-star seed cards, and then you have 2 worker with your light cards. Let's see what else we have coming for you. We have cracked open, jump in, no, and High Priestess. Okay, so with the High Priestess right away, I feel that you probably gravitate towards more of a type A personality. You want things to be a certain way. You want it A, B, and C. You want it to be perfect. You want everything to work out. And this card is saying, nope, it's not happening. At least in the month of September, no. Life is saying no. You need to pause. It says wait, postpone, pause, say no. And the Worker of Light has yes and no cards. Those are 2 cards that they have. This card rarely comes out. So when this card is coming out, it's popping out, it means business. It means no. You're gonna cause more struggle for you. You're gonna cause more obstacles for you. How are you being called to step up and lead? You need to focus on this High Priestess energy. How are you being called to step up that has nothing to do with this? You need to jump in. You're gonna be cracked open. You're gonna hit rock bottom because you've just exhausted yourself. You've exhausted yourself so much, and if you haven't hit rock bottom yet, it's coming. It is coming. Whether you disagree or agree with my reading, you're gonna hit rock bottom. And it says surrender to the alchemy of life. You need to surrender. Take this reading seriously and surrender. And if you don't know how to surrender, retreat from everything. And it says jump in. Andromomus energy, adventure. Say yes to change. You're someone that is trying to control the situation. You do not like change, and life is saying no, no more, no more. You need to say yes to change. You need to really crack open, and you need to be called to where you're supposed to be stepped to lead. It's not where you think you're supposed to go. You have this certain plan. God really controls the ultimate plan. It's not going to be what you think it is. You can plan out your whole entire life. Look, for example, we had, the whole virus thing. You might have had things all planned out the whole year, and it ruined everything, and you're still trying to plan things out without even knowing if you're going to be able to do things. No, you need to jump into surrendering. And that's right next to being cracked open. Jump into surrendering. You just need to take a leap of faith. You need to, believe in faith again. You need to have faith and know that you are where you're meant to be. No matter what situation it is, you are meant to be where you are at. You are meant to be where you're at. Our society is a fast-paced society, and it can make us really feel unaccomplished and that we never get anything done. But that's not true. You woke up this morning. You woke up this morning, you woke up, you ate food, you did your laundry, you cleaned, you did your work, whatever the situation is. You did things, you accomplished things. Don't let society make you feel unaccomplished, make you feel that you're supposed to be doing this and this and this and this at this time. No, stop feeling so guilty. You're really, really wise. You have a lot of knowledge. You are someone who just knows a lot of information, and that is valuable. But if you don't use it, like that saying, you can, know everything, but if you don't use the information wisely, it's kind of senseless to have the knowledge. That's pretty much where you're at right now, and I'm not saying that you're senseless or anything like that. Please don't take me in the wrong way. But what I'm saying is you have all this knowledge and you need to know when to implement it. You need to know when to take the steps. You need to reevaluate. You need to make a plan, a 6-month, 12-month plan, and make it flexible for things that are going to change, because it says say yes to change. You need to be comfortable with change, because all of our lives are changing. All of our lives are changing, and we all have to make adjustments, and we're uncomfortable with change because we're not used to it. We're habitual creatures. We like things to be the same, you know, like, but change is inevitable. It's inevitable. Things are always going to change. Let's look into your 2 goddess cards here. We have Gaia, Earth, and Parvati, devotion. The first goddess you have is Gaia, Earth, very nurturing. This is the energy that you need to invoke. This is who you are. You're this nurturing person because you really, really care. And that's why you create all this resistance and all this control, because you just really want things to work out. If you surrender and you let go, it's really gonna help you, and it's really gonna help you attract the right opportunities and even more opportunities to you. She's pregnant here, this Gaia here, because she's Mother Earth, right? Maybe you're trying to get pregnant, or maybe, you know, you're trying to get your kids to do certain things. I don't know. There's different things revolving around that. It could be for different. Maybe you're trying to get pregnant, and this is saying like, no, it's not the time to do that. Or maybe you're trying to get your kids to, you know, do certain things, and it's not the time to do that. But we have Gaia Earth here, and her main message is Earth. Get grounded. Go earthing. Get out in nature. Stop, you know, with all your responsibilities. Let it go for a little bit. They will be there. I promise you, they will be there when you get back. It's like once you step out of the front door, just release all that stress that you hold in. Or, you know, once you step into your home, if your work life is so stressful, let it all go at the door. Really practice that. Meditate, really get grounded. This is such a beautiful card, and this is what's really going to spiritually transform you, because we have 16 here, and 1 + 6 = 7. So you have 3 7s, 777. That is such a lucky number. It's really, really strong. You're gonna have luck coming your way. Then we have Parvati, and she's a devotion goddess. Really devote your time to prayer. Devote your time to things that you loved or that you don't do because you have this type A personality, and you just are someone who's a workaholic and wants to just keep doing things. Take the time to rest, and that's really going to help you change. Then your 2 healing cards are Time for Crayons, which is perfect. It's right next to Gaia. Really get creative. If you have children, you know, do some creative projects with them. Know that you don't have to be responsible all the time. You don't have to be responsible all the time. Then you have downtime, really devoting downtime to your needs. What do you love to do? Like, fuel up your energy, fill up your cup again. Then the last card we have moderation. After you start to, you know, after you retreat and reevaluate and make new plans, and you take this downtime, bring back balance into your life. And how can you incorporate both some free time for yourself and work time, playtime for yourself and work time? How can you balance that out? How can you give yourself, and maybe you have a full packed day, maybe you have a lot of responsibilities in your life. How can you give yourself 5 minutes a week, and then increase it to 10 minutes, and then you're gonna see the energy is gonna balance out, and then you're gonna see that things are more easier to get done, things are more easier to do, because you balanced out that energy. Believe me, it works. So really find that moderation. Your spirit animal is a hummingbird. Really, when you think of a hummingbird, they fly. When their wings fly, it's in the number 8. And 8 represents opportunities, infinity. Think of flexibility as well. It's a very flexible number. So really be flexible in the month of September. And when you think of a hummingbird, they're so sweet. This is who you represent. You're someone who's really, really sweet, but you can get burnt out really quick. Then your money card, it is not my role to make others happy. There you go. That speaks for the whole reading. It is not my role to make others happy, and it is not. Get rid of that guilt. And know you deserve to be happy too. You deserve a life. You don't have to live everybody else's life. Live your life. It is not your role to make others happy. It is your role to keep yourself in balance Moderation right there. When you pay attention to how you feel and practice self-empowering thoughts that align with who you really are, you will offer an example of thriving that will be of tremendous value to those who have the benefit of observing you. You cannot get poor enough to help poor people thrive or get sick enough to help sick people get well. You can only uplift from your position of strength, clarity, and alignment. And that's exactly what I've been saying. You can, all this resistance, all this control, all this stress, you cannot help others with all of that kind of energy. So retreat, rest, recharge. If you picked a crystal, you picked Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is all about protecting yourself, protect your energy, having the courage, right? And it's the root chakra, getting grounded. You really have to get grounded. You have Gaia, goddess here, Mother Earth here. Really get grounded. Use Tiger's Eye and really have the willpower to do that and accept this change. I hope that really resonated with you. Hit that like button if it did, and make sure you share your story and what you're excited about this reading down below in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I upload weekly to keep up with me. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. I'm sending you a lot of healing blessings coming your way. I know surrendering is not the easiest thing to do. I'm sending you healing light and blessings. Stay gold. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. I'm going to head over to pile number 4. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your September 2020 pick a card reading. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you picked a crystal, you picked opalite. We'll talk about opalite at the end of the reading. Let's dive in and let's see what you have in store for you in the month of September. All right, so far looking good, guys. Let's see. Okay, you need a dose of faith, a dose of hope for the month of September. I feel that you have not been hopeful, you've been doubtful. We have the Hope card here, which also represents the Star card in the tarot deck, which also represents the Aquarius zodiac sign. This is number 17, 1 plus 7 equals 8. This is your foundation card. You're waiting for something to happen. And I'm here to tell you that it is going to happen. You just have to have some patience, a little more patience. It has been a waiting game for you. But look at how beautiful and bright this card is. This is promising you. You just need to take the leap of faith. You have to have faith in whatever it is that you believe in and know that this is going to be part of your destiny and that this is going to happen. We have the waiting game card here. You're going to have some patience and just really devote to having faith and knowing that this is going to happen to you. This, I do feel, is something in a financial matter, with abundance, with finances. You're worried about your finances, but I'm here to tell you that you have new beginnings coming for you because you have the prosperity begins. You have the Ace of Wands. This is a wonderful card to get. You're going to have material success. It's coming, and it's coming before you even know it. And you've done the work. You've really done the work here. You've really planted those seeds, and you've put this. You're going to reap the rewards. We have 2 trees here. Get grounded in the month of September, but I feel that you're gonna feel really stable because we have 2 trees here. And these 2 cards, one's in the hourglass and one's just in nature. You just need to wait. And this tree, it's still growing and it's going to blossom. We have the Ace of Wands here, and you can see the tree is not fully blossomed here, and then it's fully blossomed here. So this is right around the corner. You have this coming right around the corner, and your foundation card is to really just believe in yourself and really have faith in yourself, and don't think that it's impossible to happen, because it is possible. You can make the choice to believe in yourself and to have the faith and just be patient. This is a beautiful, beautiful card reading so far. Let's dive deeper into it. Okay, so you have the Unity card, Archangel Sandalphon. He's going to be your archangel for the month of September. And it is all about unity. You're going to have this sort of union, traditional viewpoints or methods. You're going to have a lot of different choices, a lot of material gifts coming your way. It says spiritual organizations seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Maybe you need some sort of mentor to really guide you in the right direction for you to have this hope, because it's right next to here, for you to have this positive outlook, for you to have this faith. Maybe a mentor or friend is just going to remind you of who you are or what you believe in, or just give you like that boost of medicine, that boost of positivity that you need. But I do see there's a lot of choices coming your way. I do feel this prosperity is going to come through something in a spiritual means, like a spiritual organization, like this card said. It doesn't matter what you believe in. There's a lot of choices coming. And then we have the Three of Fire. So not only do you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Three of Wands, which 3 represents union. So there's going to be a big celebration coming your way, and I do feel that it is within your career. And there's a lot of peaches in this card as well. So the fruits of your labor, like you're going to get the harvest. You're going to reap the rewards. And you have butterflies in here too, which are beautiful. Right in this card, it says abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. You have the waiting game. Having patience, again, make long-term plans. And then there's 3 different wands there. And again, there's another butterfly. The butterflies represent prosperity is coming. So when you see butterflies, affirm that. Abundance is coming to me. Whatever money affirmation that you want. And we'll see what your money card says too. Now we have 2 starseed cards for you and 2 worker with your light cards. All right, let's see. Baby steps. We have baby steps. You have to take baby steps, and this goes along with, you know, having patience. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Really tap into your intuition, and that, you know, correlates with having faith, taking the leap of faith, listening to your ideas, listening to that gut feeling. Your mind, you might be like, your ego might be like, no, that's not gonna work. No, nobody will believe in me. No, I can't do that. This card is saying, yes, you can. You'll need to listen to your intuition and take baby steps towards it. Take baby steps towards your intuition. And the way you can do that, for example, I'll give you a little spiritual homework. If you're going into a parking lot, before you get into the parking lot, on your way there, say, I'm gonna get a lucky spot, a lucky spot. And a lucky spot is a spot closest to wherever you're going into whatever building. Affirm that and try that game. And that's gonna help you listen to your intuition, because you'll start attracting those spots. Like attracts like, you're gonna start attracting the parking spots. That's just an example. Now we have star ancestors here. And then we have 3 pyramids in the background again. 3 is your number as well. 3 is a big number for you. There's a big celebration coming for you. And it says hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So there's something hidden, and it's within your intuition. There's something hidden that you don't know, that you don't see. There's an opportunity that you do not see that's coming to you. It's right around the corner. You need to look deeper. You need to trust yourself. Then we have Starseed card. You are a starseed, and this is the reason why you tend to get back into that ego mindset and thinking you don't believe in yourself, or nobody will believe you, because you stand out. You don't fit in. You stand out. You're a star seed, but you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you're here for a reason, and that you're here to shine your light. And within your career path, this is really going to help other star seeds, other light workers, other empaths. It's going to be something spiritual. Like this card said, it is a spiritual organization. That is, whatever your career is, it's going to be a spiritual one. Whether you're someone who meditates, you help people meditate, you do guided meditations for people, you are a yoga teacher, maybe you are going to make a bus, like a camper or a bus, and create it into something, and you're going to travel around the world with spiritual music, or, you know, food, anything. The possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless. So know that. And this is saying what lights you up. Figure out what lights you up. Have faith in yourself. Take the leap of faith, because this is gonna, you know, this is gonna get you so excited, and you're gonna love the creativity behind it. You're gonna love planning it, making those long-term plans, taking the baby steps, right? Maybe you can't do everything right now, but if you take baby steps, you open up those opportunities that are waiting for you. These opportunities are waiting for you to get into this energy, to tap into the universe. So what lights you up, Starseed? Go watch my Starseed videos. I have 2 Starseed videos, and that's gonna really help you tap into what lights you up. And we have Keepers of the Earth. This is a very Starseed card. It's a very empath, light worker, earth angel, whatever, indigo card. You are not alone. Your ancient ancestors are with you. Your star ancestors are with you. You have 2 ancestor cards. Your ancestors are speaking to you. You need to listen to them. You need to listen to your intuition. They are guiding you every single day. Again, when you see butterflies, those are your ancestors connecting with you. When you see butterflies, affirm that and say thank you. You are not alone. This is a beautiful card. Your grandmother, if you have a grandmother that passed away or a great-grandmother, she is with you. This is such a beautiful reading, and I strongly feel your ancestors with you. You have 2 ancestor cards here. You wanted to be a starseed. You signed that contract. You might not realize it, but you signed that contract to be a starseed, to be different, to stand out, because you're here to help people. Let's see what your goddess cards are. You have Goddess Anne or Ani. She's the adaptability one. And you have 2 ones here, new beginnings. You have new beginnings coming your way. You have prosperity coming your way. You need to be flexible. You need to be adaptive. You need to be mutable. You need to be okay with change. Really just adapt to this new lifestyle, and to really adapt that your ancestors are with you, and thinking this type of process of butterflies being blessings, like that everything has a meaning. You really need to adapt to that type of mentality, because that's what's gonna tap you in, and that's what's gonna bring you opportunities. Then you have the goddess you have the goddess Ashen. I've never seen this goddess before, and she's the generosity goddess. You have the fruits of your labor, the basket of fruits, the cornucopia, because there's lemons here, and then you have peaches here. So really turning those lemons into lemonade, really building your foundation. We have the number 40 here, which is 4. 4 is a big number of stability and foundation, and she's just really happy. And when you create whatever it is that you want to create, whatever it is that is this business venture that has ties along with this abundance, this prosperity, you're gonna feel so happy. And when you're happy, you're gonna make others happy. And that's the ultimate goal, is that happiness. People are gonna see you thrive and you happy, and they're gonna be happy, and you're gonna raise their vibration. That is gonna be the ultimate goal. It's not what you desire. It's that happiness that desire brings out in you. It is so beautiful. I love that. I really see a beautiful image with that. Okay, let's look into your healing cards. You have Talk Your Shop, which means talk your truth, speak your truth. Get out of your ego. This is your ego. Let go of that false self of yours. Let go of that false self that you give to others to please others. There's a lot of ego energy in all these piles. So really working with our ego. And then we have the number 17, which equals 8. And the 8 is, again, expansion, and it's freedom. You are called to have freedom in your life. I really see that speaking true for you. Freedom. You're looking for freedom, and within your talents and your skills, you will get that freedom. And then seek the solution. Find the solutions to these things. Maybe you'll have to sacrifice, right? The waiting game. You're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to put side hustle. Your dream is gonna be a side hustle right now while you're working at a job that you necessarily don't like. But when you keep taking steps to your dream, you're gonna attract opportunities. You're gonna attract people that are gonna help you, and they're gonna be part of your business, and they're going to support you in your business. And this is really gonna complete you. And you have seek the solution. If you have an obstacle, seek the solution. If you have another obstacle come your way, seek the solution. And these obstacles are gonna help you grow, and they're gonna help you have the courage, and they're gonna help you really step into yourself. Then the last oracle card we have is perspective. And this is so beautiful. She's holding the world. She's really looking at the world and seeing how can I benefit the world, but also benefit myself. Really having that bigger perspective. Knowing that the thing that you love to do is what is gonna help others. And you might think it's crazy. You might think your dream is out of this world, and that you might think it's, you know, unrealistic. It is not. Your dream is a beautiful dream. God, your angels gave you this dream for a reason, because you're gonna teach people to believe in themselves. You're gonna teach them to be happy. And on top of that, your dream is gonna give you prosperity. It's gonna give you security and support, perspective. This is such a beautiful, beautiful card. So you just need to have a different outlook. You need to just change the way you look at things, the way you see things every day. See things every day as an opportunity, as a blessing. Work on it. It takes time. Then your money card is, what do I want and why do I want it? Totally perfect. Number 4, again, 1 + 3 = 4, which is your foundation. When you acknowledge what you do not want and then ask yourself, what is it that I do want? What do you want? Not what everybody else wants, not what your family wants. And then we also, you know, have like all the different religions in here, all the different spiritual organizations. Maybe your family's religion is getting in your way, and you need to know that they're going to accept you for who you are. They're going to be so happy for you because they're going to see how happy you are. And those who are not happy for you, you know that they're not meant to be in your immediate circle of people. What is it that you do want? Begin a gradual shift in telling of your new story and into a much improved point of attraction. You get the essence of what you think about, whatever you want or whatever you do not want, because the law of attraction is going to be consistent. It's going to give exactly what you're thinking. Therefore, you are never only telling the story of how it is now. You're also telling the future experience that you're creating now. So you're telling the future, your future self, this is what I want now. This is what I'm creating. And when you create and create and create, it starts to become your reality. That's how creating your reality works. If you picked the crystal, if you picked a crystal, you picked opalite. And opalite is a transition crystal. It could really help you transition into whatever you need to transition in. So use opalite to, you know, transition into this shift of perspective. It's a really good healing, powerful stone. And it's a really good stone to use for meditation. Really, any crystal is good to use for meditation, but this will really help with your meditation practice. If you liked this reading, please hit the like button down below. Comment down below how this resonates with you. Share your story. I would love to hear it. Others would love to hear it. And it's really cool to see the differences and the similarities in people's stories. Subscribe to my channel and hang out with me. I upload weekly. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Stay gold. Be kind to yourself and others, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!